Falou, mano, você joga até bem, mas esse negócio de atrapalha, você vê que você não consegue fazer um passe rasteiro com um triângulo.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chance! Oh, that's just stunning!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. Llorente! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Marcos Llorente really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well measured. He's in a great position here. He's one-on-one, and a chance! It's in! Two, and we've barely begun here. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Cruzeiro are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Yes, ended up in no man's land. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Martinez claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a decent ball. Cruzeiro look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes. This is promising. It's Neymar! It's hit the crossbar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Well read, nice interception. And he cuts out the supply. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Out of play for a throw. Oh, well played, well played. McAllister, Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? Tonali is in a really good position out wide. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. McAllister, now it's Llorente. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Tonali. Tries to play it through. And that has been clubbed away. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Another big chance that gets away.
Cruzeiro really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Kubasi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Messi. Messi. Threads one in.
Cruzeiro are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Looking for options for movement. Great chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cruzeiro find a position of real strength now. Mbappe, ball looks a good one. Cruzeiro heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he finish? It's in for the pieces. He has done it. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, tengan los boletos a mano porque es hora de anunciar al ganador del sorteo.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot...
Doku! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
No, that's been intercepted. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's had it taken off him. Tonali knocks it into space. That's good play. He's found a way through. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Van Basten. Zico ploughing through the middle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Zico. And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Gea trying to keep this in. Quarter of an hour played. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pullet, and he's managed to get free. He's seen that early. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! And he's straight offside. And it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Palmeiras with the corner, there first. This time, surely! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Palmeiras take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Split it left. There's a sharp little ball here. Looks a good cross. Buffon claims it, safe hands. 30 minutes gone. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Doku. Now it's Doku. Doku is on a run down the left wing. Koundé does well to stand firm and defend it. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Basten. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Cruzeiro are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And here's Van Basten. Zico. Played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zico. Good, strong midfield running here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Cruzeiro present their opponents with the best possible chance here. De Gea will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. That is some save from De Gea!
Foram
Once the save
indicados
was
2
made,
minutos
the
de
change to
acréscimo.
both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Tele, looking to play him in. Great chance! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Senhoras e senhores, atenção! O fumo só é permitido nas áreas indicadas no estádio.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to...
Decent chance! They've scored! The second half sparked straight into life. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Cruzeiro get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Aimed beyond the defence. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pele! He's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Teremos uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, this could be a chance. And he's found a way past. Takes a shot! And it's in! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
16 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador.
Palmeiras took a
Camisa
2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cruzeiro are making a change. After this, just one opportunity. Real chance! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
McAllister is always looking to break lines. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that has left him in a heap.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually, you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know,
Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Pele brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. It's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Pullet in acres of space out wide. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. That was travelling.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Palmeiras
Vai ser
choosing to make the
substituído
first
pelo
change,
jogador
and the break in
camisa
play means they
14,
can now affect their change.
Neymar.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And it's Tonali. Can he get it through? Buffon needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That looks a decent ball. Pele. It'll be a throw-in. Cruzeiro are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Ramin really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because his support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Palmeiras nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, there's the shot! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Camisa 11. Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 10. Camisa 21. Camisa 9.
The changes then in quick
Camisa
succession.
6.
All square again into the dying minutes. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Camisa 20.
He is going into that little black book.
Camisa 5. Camisa 25.
Gattuso threads one in, and he's cut it out, and the pass is intercepted. Palmeiras really will have to throw everything at this now. Great vision. Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. The final seconds now. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Gattuso. And it's Gullit. That's gone loose.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Can they get him away? Stood up well to him there. This is Van Nistelrooy. Quality ball. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And time is up. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.